What would you tell people who aren't as engaged in politics as we are about the importance of voting in the election coming up on November 4th?
I go often to a part of Bucks County called Upper Makefield because I spend a lot of time talking to the families there whose lives have been completely upended by a pipeline, a leak that Sunoco is
Oh,
responsible for. This is a beautiful community where the houses have now become prisons because the water coming out of the tap now has jet fuel in it. And the property values has now plummeted for people who can't get out of their homes. And this is a community that went to the district attorney, like they went to all members of government and said, "What can you do to help us?" And
hmm
what they heard from their DA was that this just isn't the job of the DA to get involved in. And it takes a minute of time for me to explain that this is absolutely something that the district attorney not only can be involved in, but needs to be involved in. District attorney has the power of the grand jury. The district attorney has the power to enforce environmental laws concurrent with the attorney general. And so often, Zeke, I hear from people what's on their mind, and
hmm
it's my responsibility to explain that there is something we can do to speak to these problems, but that we can't do any of it unless people come out and vote.
Right.
And I think that's the key for this year is making sure people come out and vote.
That's right. The buck has always and will always stop at the voter in a democracy. And if you want to see change, you have to get people who want to make change in office. And we need you to be the next DA in Bucks County. We have really important Supreme Court justices that we have to retain. We must vote yes to retain all three justices. And we have sheriffs. We have to make sure that Danny Seisler becomes the next sheriff in Bucks County. We have so many important races on the ballot all over Pennsylvania. So I'm glad that you listen to people and you give them a solution. And that solution is to get more Democrats elected up and down the ballot.